stream started. 2,194,719,829. Hello, hello.
Hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. So you found a different VTuber that uses Game Maker to build what is an RPG? Really? Who's that? That sounds curious. I kinda wanna check it out. Her game is Azure Empress. Let me look it up real quick. I'm curious. Azure Empress. Oh. Deptuber. That's the first time I heard that. Huh. Do they give out the blog? I only see links to each. Oh, that is YouTube. Oh, scheduled for 8 p.m. Interesting. Let me see the other stream she has. Wow, it's taking forever to load. Ah, wait, I think I have seen this game before. Have I? It's a top-down RPG apparently. Huh. I'm going to check it out. Now you have me curious. Yeah. Huh. What is this tool you're using? The hell? The hell is that? I might actually steal some ideas from her. Huh. Wait, is that an isometric RPG? I thought it was top down. Huh. Now I'm confused. Maybe she's showing something else? Because I do that sometimes, yeah. Thunder. Yeah, I was meaning talking about this. Let me show this. Let me show the actual thing so you can actually see what I'm looking at. Wait, why is Chrome not showing up? below. Oh, there we go. So I'm seeing this, right? And I don't know if this is her game or she's just showing up and stuff, right? Because that's not up top down, that's isometric, right? Because for example here, this is isometric, right? This is kinda top down, but kinda isometric also. So I'm like not sure what exactly she's making here. It looks very interesting. Maybe it's up top down with like what to call it? Asset level? Maybe? Yeah. It has like a lot of design put into it. Yeah. She's doing a lot of level design. Yeah. So I'm curious about what she's doing. Because there is lots of level design. I don't see much coding. Huh. It could be a top-down that just looks isometric because of the shape of the terrain. Well, most of the game looks top-down, right? It's just this particular part around here that look isometric. Maybe she was just referencing it, this. Yeah. Maybe she was just doing a reference. I need to like watch the stream more carefully. But indeed, that looks interesting. I'm going to check it out for sure. Yes. So I have nearly finished with Ars Commission. Yeah. I'm just missing some like small features here and there, and it will be done. That is without counting the animation that Ars mentioned that we never actually discussed. Yeah. The thing is, the designer saw what I did on CSS, and apparently she was quite impressed and she wants to work more with me. Yes. Indeed. Which is a good thing. Yeah. It means I did a good job. Indeed. In other news, the delivery of merchandise of my family's business is going smoothly. There have been a few hiccups because we cannot deliver in the late afternoon to avoid the cartel, but aside from that, we are doing good. Yes. Yeah, aside from the fact that they will probably ask for similar projects. Yeah. Indeed. Yeah, I also hope the deliveries keep working quite well. Indeed. So yeah. You know, I have noticed I have so many projects open. Should I like hyper focus on like closing projects? Do I do one of my is that an awful name for it? Because it implies something that is like not really correct, but should I do one of my like suicide dives and finish something? Yeah. What do you think? So I have a bunch of things. I have the game Stacklangs that I never finish. I have Korok server. I have the feature that saves the colors in chat. I have the Ocarina. I have the Dungeon Clearer that I want to turn into a Discord bot. I have the Discord bot. I have the voting system that is ranked. I have the Doki Beer game I want to like finish. You tried to doing one, but apparently you like the definition for it to work. I don't know how do I do it, but basically the more I want to stop, the more I try harder to finish. The more sleepy, the more tired, the more like unbearable it becomes. The more I need to focus, because I put the rule that I only can stop when I finish. Usually what I do is that I sit down at the computer and put some boss music, like a playlist of boss music, and then I just go ham. Yeah. And it just like fits into like my battle loop. The more tired I get, the more like difficult it gets. It feels like I'm like fighting a boss, right? And then eventually I get into the thing that happens apparently quite easily to me, where I like hyper focus on something and suddenly 3 days has gone by and someone needs to check if I'm alive. Yeah. Oh, the other day? I don't know if it's like the power of the algorithm, but maybe because I've been looking into like drawing and like how perspective works in my Twitter. I got recommended one post of a manga artist showing how they do the panels. And I was watching how they did it. And I was like, oh, wait, I can do that. That's totally like doable. But why have I not think about that before? That makes so much sense. Oh. Yeah. They drag without construction lines and they're out really fast. Yes, but these particular artists, like, went into detail about how they did it. How did they, like, make the, like, the backgrounds and the scenography, right? So what they did, they had these, like, figurines. The once you buy, like, typical Power Rangers, like, action figures, right? And they would, like, pose them in the same pose as the characters, right? And they have, like, these, like, D&D, like, miniature, like, chests, tables, and that kind of stuff. And they build, like, the room in miniatures. They take a picture of it, move it into Photoshop, and draw over it. And he was saying, look, first you do the outlines, right? Then you put it like on 10% like opacity, so it's very hard to see the details. So when you draw, you put your own details into the image. So now they don't like match whatever you were like using as reference. So it's completely new. Yeah. And basically they take like the pictures of the action figures with the stuff. On the angle they want the manga panel to be. And I was like, I can do that. I can totally do that. Hell, I have like this like small database of like a bunch of 3D objects I want to use for my games, right? That I have bought randomly. I can use those. I wouldn't use a figurine, I will be using 3D assets. And I don't need the figurines. Well, maybe I do need the figurines, right? But I don't have to like use the like a 3D model with the 3D art of whatever assets I use. I can combine them. I can have like a figurine that I use as reference, and then I can build like the background on 3D. Yeah. Clip Studio Paint have 3D models for that? Really? I didn't know. But that's like so smart. And it looked really nice. Yeah. Yes. So yeah, that gave me so many ideas. So yeah, that looks really, really good. Then I realized I can like reference stuff. Like I don't have like to do it from scratch in a way. Yeah. Yes. But I came to the realization I don't have to like stick to what the artist was doing. I can like improvise myself, right? Because there is like a shit ton of stuff, especially in animation, of movements that like, what to call it, mimic each other. Yeah, technically you could use Garry's mod, indeed. For example, I notice that, for example, smoke moves like ink in water with a current, right? And I have noticed that objects that are attached to something in one end, whether it is like a piece of cloth or rope, tend to do this like wavy pattern, right? And I can see like circles everywhere in the animations. So I could like improvise in the fact that I can, for example, use a rope to simulate like cloth because they have the same like mechanic movement. Yeah. I came to realize that all those like similar movements that I have seen like everywhere, where one thing moves like another, means that I can like use one as the wildcard for the other, right? So I don't need to have like this gigantic piece of cloth to use as reference. I can use literally a string and just extrapolate the movement into the piece of cloth. If I need a splash, I can just literally record a video of me dropping a rock into a bucket or something, right? I don't need to like build it from my mind, like from the ground up, right? Because often it doesn't look like correct. That's why whenever I'm like trying to like get something to look good, like the explosion of the wolf in the second dungeon, right? At the end of the boss fight, it looks good because I made the rain of blood with code, right? I applied a mathematical formula according to what I think the way blood should move, right? How the splatter will work. I came to realize that maybe I don't need to like generate something that is 100% like original. Like I'm like reinventing the wheel every time I try to do something new, right? So maybe I can just take care of that. Yeah. Yes, you can have fun with maths in molecular and particle patterns. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. So, I came to realize that maybe there is a way easier for me to make things work. Yes. So it was like a moment of inspiration. Yeah. But yeah, that's something I learned. Indeed. I see he's as the other dev VTuber is as successful as I am, which is kind of funny. All her streams are like under 100 views, with the occasional one that goes over 100. It's like both scary, it's both like demotivating and like a little bit like happy. The fact that someone else is like failing the same way I am. Yeah. She does stream on Twitch. Indeed. Maybe she's mainly on Twitch. Yeah. But I found it funny. Okay, shall we begin with the torture? Let's see. Last time we were doing art, so today we are doing programming. Indeed. Not that kind of torture.
Flashbang.
Wow. Wow. Okay. Moi.
Stream started. 2,194,719,829. Hello, hello.
Hello. Yeah, I forgot about this. Hold on. I really need to fix this damn script. Okay. Windows 11 has the sound filter that filters everything but human voices, so I don't have to do spatial filterability. Really? Doesn't that affect like the quality of the voice? Is the filter that good? I'm wondering. Because if it's that good, maybe I can use it. It affects the voice quality a bit? I was hoping I could like abuse that feature. Dungeons. Dungeon 3. Okay. So we have the entrance that is meant to be on 0, 0. This is the entrance. Then we have a 0, 1, that is the one ahead of that. Sunglasses. Okay. So, let's see. So this is the entrance. We go to the room and we have this, right? We have the ability to switch this. Oh, I believe the green one has some changes that needs to be applied. Yeah. Also, the second one we said it look a bit weird like this. So maybe I will just make it like a block. Maybe I should make it square, actually. Okay, let's fix that real quick. Let's see. We want puzzle pieces. Did I not like set the thing here? Not here, walls? Yeah, it's on walls. So we have the blue one. Let me check this. So currently the center is not what I want it to be. This will fix the weird positioning. Okay, and I want to change the colors.
LRN.
That's a pretty smart way of doing it. Interesting. I never thought of that. Okay, let me grab this just so I can have the colors set aside. And I will open this one. Let me just place this as a reference. That's just the black one. So I just do this. And then I can delete this layer. And there we go. Yeah. It does look a bit weird, not gonna lie.
LRNIARNON.
Let me put out the chibi, since you are using it. I need to make also that, so the command actually spawns the chibi. Yeah. Now that's a particular sound. Okay, so here I want to make this like a square, so it looks a bit better. I'm going to grab this and move it like over here. Does that
Check
look
out my
better?
laser. It goes like
I keep like using the shortcuts that are for the other application, which is not a good sign. That looks better, right? Let's give a check real quick. It sounds more like a soft light. Let's see. Does that look good or like it looks worse? I think it looks worse.
To show you the power of flex tape, I saw this boat in half.
Okay, that doesn't look good. Also, I can't tell if the blue box is on or off. Yeah, that's another detail. Let's see. I think I'm going to have to double this one, actually, after all. Let's increase the height. Wow. I really don't like what this thing is like. Modifies the image I'm trying to adjust. Okay, that's as good as I'm going to get, I suppose. Alright. I forgot. That was a thing. Okay. So I have this, right? And I have this. So I'm going to select. I say select. Please, mouse. Thank you. So we go to the other side. E. Not here. Right here. I'm just going to... That doesn't look right. Huh. Oh, that's why. I will put it right there, and I will just make the whole thing a block. Right here. Like this. Does that look better? And over here, the center is going to be off to 1616. No, 1648. like that. He didn't read it. How does that look? Huh?
Jalga.
It does look more clear, huh? The other one doesn't look good, though. Let me modify this one then. This one. I will do the same, modify the frames. This is going to be 64. Right. And let me move this. And move that. So, what I'm going to do is very simple. I'm going to grab this that I have right here, right? Attach it here. But I will do it black. I will just set it to a different tone. Something like that. Right? Maybe a little bit darker. Right. And then, what I'm going to do is just grab the color and I will just shift it down in tone. How do I modify this? Actually, I can maybe just do it like this. I just grab the pixels, copy, right? No, wait. I need to go over here, grab, copy that over here and let's start going down the color. This is the one I currently have right here. Actually, it's a tiny bit darker. This is the current color right there. So I will go one shade down. And I will just like draw a line right there. Right. Then we go one more shade. Then one more shade. And finally is the normal color, right? And I can do that again. This color is that, so I can just grab this Ah, come on. Mouse, please cooperate. There we go. Right? And we do the same. We go to the correct tone, that I believe is this one. Yeah. And then we start going down. I think that's good. No, don't worry about it. I think this is pretty good already. Ah, meow. Like this, right? And that will look like this. Ah, the center is off. Hold on. Center should be at 48. There we go. Now that looks really nice, right? Imagine using it as an elevator. That could be quite a thing to do, not gonna lie. That sounds like a mechanic I should put in the game, but I feel like it's going to be a nightmare. Okay, let me grab this. I'll place that there. Grab that. We can delete this. Then I will go here. Fill this in. I want this to be roughly the size of the thing, so I forget that's not the correct button. Like that. Then can I use our course? I cannot. Why would I think I can use the features of the other thing here? Then I will set this to 50. Like that, to make it look more clean. Wow, you just realized you were trying to make me do something like the draw of the crab? Did you just realize that? Okay, that looks really nice. Now you're just imagine the thing just effing catapulting the player up. Yeah. Honestly, it's a feature I want to implement when I think about it. But I think it would be a bit of a nightmare to handle. Yeah. Now let me check something. Can I grab this? Can I affect the entire image? Insert, delete frames, convert to frames. Let me look this up real quick. One second. Mouse, please behave. Mouse. Okay. Game maker. Change sprite view. Okay, I don't think there is an answer there. So maybe I will have to do this manually, I suppose. Okay. So, copy. Actually, duplicate. Grab this over here. Let's kill these ones off. Let's rename this screen. Just so I have them.
It was written cracks between constellations, and it found in the perfect instrument.
Okay. Now that I change all the names over here, time to change the color. Hopefully this is not like really annoying to do. So what I'm going to do is just grab the color, go here, and I just shift to green. Right? Let's leave it at 125. And then I just go up. Actually, it has to be darker, right? How about the hundreds? 90. That's not 90. 90. That looks good. Okay, so we do the same for everything else. 90. And then I just... I'm not liking the color. You know what? Let me just grab this one. We have this green, we will start 2 tones down. Right there. Right? We will go 1 tone up for each of these. And then 1 more for the corners. Jewish color? Wow. Wow. Really? Copy, then I will just shift the tone. Right? Didn't I grab the green? Why is this like that? Copy, shift the tone to I need to make this. I hate that I forget that I don't have the same. New haircuts. Okay. Then here what I'm going to do is the same. I just cut a piece of this. Come on, work with me. Mouse, please. Four, 5, 6, 7. Right? I will grab this color just so I don't lose it. Then we go to this one. And I will just really? There we go. Next one. There we go. Next one. The background is not correct over here, sadly. But it's kind of fine. I'm not going to fix it right now. And then we shift. There we go. If you found that weird cave with a lot of warnings not to go in, but not explaining why would you go in? Probably yes. Yeah. But there is a high chance I will like look it up. Like in the surrounding area, ask people if anybody knows why that place is like cut off. Yeah. Basically. Wow. One. And then we go slightly higher. And one more. That's the green. I think it looks pretty good. Yeah. What do you guys think? Should I spy on the other developer? I keep like glancing at the time and I'm like, he's about to go live. Let's see, let's do the same thing over here. Duplicate. Ah, really? He didn't move it? Wait, what happened there? The fuck? Two, three. I'm missing one here. This one. Okay, let's get rid of this one. Not yet first. Right. Aquí. So now to change the colors, let me close all this stuff. Yeah. There we go. And now we open this. This is probably the more complex one. Let's go with this color on a darker tone. So I will go up. Then I grab, come on. And then I just go wow, to make the gradient. Is that a different tone? It is. It's just barely visible. Okay. So we go back to the stone. And I will just go up a shade and just fill this one in. And then one more. If you make a shadow part of the blocks as a separate layer with transparency, then you only need to recolor the green. You are indeed correct. And I hate the fact that you told me once I was finishing the third block. Ouch. 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 That's actually painful. You literally told me once I was like basically done.
Yay, Joey yo, Joey, 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 Joey,
Ouch.
Joey, Joey, Joey yo.
Ow. Yeah. Yeah, I literally last stream actually implemented that basically bit by bit. You are indeed correct.
Yo, oh, 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 oh.
The hell? For some reason, Chibi is very smooth currently. I have no idea why that is. No sound. Not gonna lie.
A-E-E-A.
Maybe Funihili is a bit like, I have no idea. He sounded like the Chibi went full pirate. Not gonna lie. Yes.
A-A.
A. Ah.
Yay, E-E-E-A-E-A-E-A-E-A. A.
Okay. Now, let's do this. One. That's up. That's. That. Okay, that's all the sprites we're going to need. So now let's move on to making the level. Yeah. Okay. So we have this pitfall, right? This is by default blue. Let's see. So take into account this is the entrance. We have also this one that is the... Oh, why is that like that? The rain, what is this? Right here. Oh, it's because I removed the thing, yeah. Blue is the pillar. Right. It has to be that one. So it matches the rest of the image. Okay. So now we have the things color coded and set, I believe, correctly. Yeah. So let's see how it looks. A little lot. Huh? The hell? Wait, what the fuck? The hell? The maker is saying he cannot find the sprites that I just deleted? Because yes, indeed, I just deleted them. Why are you complaining about that? The fuck? Huh? Hold on, let me restart this. I'm going to restart the program. Please don't tell me my whole project got corrupted. What do you mean you cannot load it anything? Wait. Okay. Hold on. Give me a moment. This requires some save file modification. Give me a moment. And located Maker Studio. Documents, Maker Studio project, edit. Let's see. So I'm looking for this particular file. Hold on. Really? It's not even the fuck? It's not even in the save file. Excuse you? Yeah, it's not. The fuck? That is there. Uh-huh. Those references are okay. Hold on. Hold on. Give me a moment. Where do you store this particular file? One moment. Okay, so the issue is that this thing is looking for two files that I literally deleted manually from within GameMaker. Okay, so the project won't open because it cannot find those files. Okay. So what I'm going to do is go here, look for the particular sprites they are looking for. That would be the sprites I just deleted. That is a sprite pillar blue off _1. Pillar. Sprite pillar. Yep, indeed those two are not there. Okay. So create new folder. What I'm going to do is just recreate the folder that it is that they want, right? Simple as that. I will just add the folder back in. Inside those folders, since they want a particular file to be there, let's create a new text file, name it the same thing, and put the correct extension instead of the text file. Let's go back to the other side and new txt with the correct name dot extension for sprites on game maker. Okay, now the files are there, right? They are not valid files, but they are there. Okay, so now we open that. Expecting JSON, but is no. Okay. So because they are not valid files, it cannot load them. Fine. Fine. What I'm going to do is go to the actual files that exist in the game. Where are you? Pillar. Okay. So I'm going to open these two. Open. Right. Control A, select everything. Let's go to the other thing. Control B, paste. Let's rename the file. Paste that. Okay, that's one. Down. Let's go for the other. Control up. Really? The fuck happened here? Pillar. Okay, Control A, copy. Go into the correct file, Control E, paste. Rename. Delete this, rename that. Okay, so now the files exist and they are valid files. Opening. GameMaker could not load project because of the following errors. The sprite pillar green on and off don't exist. Because I deleted them. Did GameMaker not save any of the changes I did when I was deleting sprites? Is that what you're telling me? Sprite green. What's the error again? The sprite pillar on and off. A sprite pillar green on and off do exist. On off, why? That is there, yes. Off is a non-exist. That's off. That's on. Yeah, those files are there. Cannot resolve link. Let me check the files. Edit. Name pillar blue one on. Huh. Why are you pointing to the wrong sprite? Excuse me? You shouldn't be pointing to that sprite, mister. Okay. Let's modify this. Replace. Sprite pillar. This is going to be green on. Replace all. Good. There we go. File corrected. Now let's go to the other one. Green off. Open with this. Control F. Replace. You are going to replace it with this. Replace all. Save. Aquí. Close. Open. Cannot load project resource because failed to load file. Oh, I see. Hold on. Hold on. It's one of my worldwide famous typos. Oops. Oops. Hold on. That's my problem. Okay. Open. There we go. We're back. Hello. Now let's check the sprites. What do you think we will see here? Huh? What do you think we will see? Everything looks normal so far. What do you think we will see when I open this file? Everything still looking normal? Looking normal? Okay. Everything looking normal? Everything looking normal. Ain't that beautiful? Let me check the objects. Yep, everything looking normal. Don't you love it when you modify the files at its core directly on the same data to fix a problem with the program, the software you are using? Well, lovely. I expected seeing like extra files, right? The ones I restored inside the files here. But there is nothing there. Ain't that lovely? Let's see if the game plays. Yep. We good. Ain't that lovely? Imagine if I was not a programmer. Imagine if I was not a programmer. What would I have done? Imagine if I was like not well versed in modding. Imagine if I hadn't like expended like 1,000 hours modding Minecraft and Skyrim, playing around with config files and JSONs. That's lovely. Well, I'm curious about the other depth. Let me take a peek. Azure Empress. I know so many non-program artists dev solving stuff with a dollar plot in the game. I can imagine, yes. Let me tune in. He's looking at like images of hills, rocks. Oh. Hold on, let me ask. So. How long have you been working on this game? Hello. Hi. Anyway. Hello. What? 13 years? $13 years? 13 years work on this game. Uh-huh. Hold on. I wanna hear. Oh, she's making like maps the way I do. So that's the map of the world. Wow. The project scope was calculated, but I'm mad about. Mad. Hmm. Oh. Oh, there is a lot of like copy paste stuff when you look closely. Ah. Hmm. Huh. It's meant to be trees, I see. I'm watching her stream. Streamception. We are doing like a watch along. Ah. I see, I see. Lots of cuts, apparently. Interesting. Oh, she has a start page. Oh. Uh-huh. Accidental revolution the game. Accidental. Huh. Kill a god? Wow. Remove? So it was in the game? Interesting. So it just like run on the mill like Civil War. Interesting, interesting. The art is pretty good, yes. It feels a bit simple, but with the amount of content, it's impressive. Huh. Interesting. Well, I will keep it like up to the side so I can see. Yeah. Let me move this to a different window so I can have it also to the side. She's now facing the wrath of Ricardo's philosophical questions. Okay, let us continue while we're watching. I will keep it off to the side. Yeah. Okay, so we made our little columns. So now that I have this map particularly set, I can do a little bit of stacking. So let's see. So we have the pillars, right? Let me see. I want the rooms. What are the rooms? Rooms. Dungeon. 1, 3. I want B2 on position 1. Right here. No, not B2. This one. So this is above this. Wait, did I really not put walls on this? Wow. Let me add some walls. Walls. Placeholder, where are you? Right here. I believe it only needs the bottom ones. So we have these 3 right here, right? That means that in the same position below, I can have the terrain terrain. Right, and this goes below that. And here I just add the pillars, right? These are supposed to be over here. Let me see, it has to be like right at the center. So it would be like this, right? So whenever we push the pillars up, this will go up, right? That way we can keep like track of everything. We can remove this. He has such a like significant amount of like assets. That's actually quite impressive. So if I set this up, right? In theory, if I go to the floor below, actually I can just fall. So here, oh, where the fuck am I? Okay, I might have screwed something up. Oh, it's because this is supposed to be over here. I made a mistake. This is the bottom. So I need to set this. Okay, let me put the vault here. Okay, so these are meant to go over here. Let me cut this. And I don't need that. I need the terrain over here. There we go. There we go. So now, if I play the game, it should look like this. Unlimited Asset Library works. So I lift that. So these ones are up, right? So if I go down... Ah, I forgot to change the color. Damn it. I wonder if she has a release date in mind. Let me see. Ah, hold on. Do you have a release date in mind? I'm just curious. Slovenia. Oh. It's hard to tell if this is a wall, huh? when it's at the edge, like this. So she has no release date in mind, apparently. Noted. Feels like a mini raid. It does kind of feel like a mini raid. Yes. Okay. So the pillars are working. It's just that this one in particular doesn't look like a wall, and like it doesn't have like a sense of depth. Yeah.
Where others served with reluctance or fear, he served eagerly, for he believed the lie was more beautiful than truth, and the undoing of time the greatest performance ever staged.
So let me try something. Huh. I listen to her. So she gave up because he couldn't like give like a legit like process, like advanced like process percentage. So she no longer has like a delivery date because of that. Interesting. I wonder if I will fall into the same trap. Kinda what? What do you have against willows? Oh, you already have it. Okay, let me delete this. Order. Actually, I can do something better. I can just merge down like this, right? So I don't have to so many layers. And then I just like that. That looks kind of good, right? Okay, so if I lift this, that looks that doesn't look good. Yeah, it looks a bit flat. What if I move this like down like this. No. Around here. Then I push this like one. Ah. What if I do it like this? I'm trying to make it look correct. Right, like that, and then I just grab the color here, and we fill it like this. Like that? Would that look it more clean, I wonder? Let me check. Maybe I just need to like lower the shadow opacity. It doesn't look good. Let's cut these to something like this. Let's see. Just add shadow on the sides. Does that look better? Make it look filled? Oh, I see what you mean, actually. Hold on. So I can grab this. Right. Why does this have like... Well, whatever. Okay, let me just... I'm going to fill this in. And then... grab that, over this, fill it. Okay, now we have that, right? What I'm going to do is very simple. I'm going to grab one grade off, right? I just need to delete the edge. And I'm going to grab the shadow that was darker and just One second. Let me figure it out. Hold on. The fill tool doesn't work like that. I don't know why when you have like alpha in the colors, it does that where it doesn't override the color. Yeah. It like stacks it instead of like overwriting. Okay. And that looks like that. Right? And I can grab this line and just... Actually, let me just do it right here. Like that. Let's see. It still doesn't look right. Ah. Let's keep it like this. I'm not going to like focus too much on this. Okay, good night, Rescual Ricardo. Thank you for coming to the stream. Yeah. It doesn't look quite right. But I will leave it like this for now. Okay, so this is the second level, this is the first level. At the entrance. Okay. So the goal is that we start here. So you basically trigger a switch here, right? To raise these ones. Then we go across. And over here, the red should be up already. I need to change this. So let me modify the state of the dungeon at the start. Generic dungeon 3. Red should be true at the start. Okay, let's go to the other room. Okay, these ones I need to adjust. Let me move this around. can just leave it like that. Let me just separate this so I can see what's happening. Okay, I can set it like this, so it looks better. Like that. Okay. So we go in here. Right, we have the thing right there. We have nowhere to go, right? So I just flick the switch. Hop. And now we can go through here. We have this thing that is basically blocking our path. So we flip another switch. Up. To lower it down. And now we can go through, right? I need to fix these walls also. Okay. There is an issue here. We have these holes that is already filled. That's a little design failure on my part. Yeah. You know what I can do? I can switch this to red. That way you cannot pass through there. Okay. So we go to floor to set this one. No, the other one. No, this one. No. It has to be the middle one. So this one on the other side. Right here. Yeah. Can players jump down the holes? Yes, they can. Indeed, that's possible. Let me fix this. So first, let's fix the pillars, right? So we have these things here. I can remove that one. I can kill that one. Remove that one. Remove that one. Get rid of this one. I can push this up. Remove one. And pull this one down. Like that. And these ones I can just switch to be red, right? So I can just set this to red. And then I can just get rid of all of this. Wow. Then I can just copy paste and adjust. Like this, right? So now we do a little test again. So we go in here, we flip a switch right here, pop. Now we can go through here, right? These ones are up. To pull it down, we go over here, flip a switch, pop, right? And now these are down, so we can go in. Now these are down, so we cannot go through there, right? There is no other way to go but to the door over here. And I have not made that map. Lovely. It's funny to you that she looks like jellyfish. It does look a little bit like jellyfish, not gonna lie. Yeah. Okay, so we need to make the room to the left. So that would be a room that is going to be On F1, we create a room, and this room is going to be map underscore dungeon 3 underscore. It would be on the 05 underscore first floor, so it has to be 02. And the position would be on the second level of depth, so that is 2. Right? Let's see. Let me add a wall. All set. Did I not set that? Oh, I not selected it. Right, we have this, and that's the entrance. Let me adjust the color of the ground. I'm just going to grab that color. Okay. Now, for the next part, here we are meant to go down a hole. So we do let me close the sprites. We go over here. What is it? Puzzle Pixel Groups 1. Okay. Right here, we grab the pitfall, right? And I'm going to place it right here. So, instances. And terrain. And then I place the pitfall. Let's set it so it's like a square. So let me just set the correct location. So we have a little grid right here with ones that is going to be of the color green. Green, green. I don't want to do all of them, so...
Welcome,
Happy
Hero
babies.
Melican. Please enjoy the stream.
What kind of game are you making? Do you have a game design plan? Or just coming up with things as you go?
Okay, so here is the thing. You are going to judge me for this, but here is the thing about this. I'm making a game based on the original Zelda. That is the one for 1986, right? So, originally, this particular dungeon, I was actually making a design, right? But the thing is, because of the nature of the dungeon, making like the design on like paper is a bit like difficult. So I'm like doing it on the run currently. But let me show you. Just so I don't lie to you. 1 second. Opening the design. So, first I was designing the map like this, right? Where I set like each floor on their own thing. Right? This way. And I have a different dungeon that I actually designed fully like this. You can see it right here. This is a different dungeon right here. Ah, wait. This one. This is a different dungeon that I designed, right? I made the whole design and then implemented the dungeon. Right? Well, For this one, because it's so much verticality, I have to do it on the go. But let me give you a little tour. So, this is my broken dungeon. I have an overworld partially finished. When you can see here how everything looks in general. I already have enemies and interactions and everything. I don't have like sound yet, but I'm working on it. I'm basically making a Zelda-like game. Yes. The goal is to make 9 dungeons as the base game and move on from there. We already have like most of everything in place for the first 2 dungeons. So yeah, I'm actually making design. I'm not actually making it as I go. Except for this dungeon, because it's going to be basically the water temple of my game. Indeed. Also, the art is pretty much placeholder. I'm hoping to improve it eventually. Yes. If you wanna play the game, my prototype is actually free to play on my Patreon. You don't have to pay anything or subscribe to the Patreon. Yeah. If you wanna check it out yourself. Indeed. So, currently we're working on Dungeon 3. So, Dungeon 3, this is the entrance that is basically empty currently. We move to the north part, right? We are meant to hit a switch right here to open the way. Then we go to the next area where we have this on the way. So we hit another one. Go to the next area. This is meant to be an area where you cannot really go anywhere. So we move to the next place. Here the door is going to close behind you, right? The only way to exit this room is by dropping down here. These holes that don't have collision yet. So I probably should add that if I want to actually continue. So, let's see. On big one, we're going to need basically this room, just as it is. But with some light changes. First, it has to be a floor below. And these holes right here are going to be something different. That is going to be, instead of a hole, this needs to be a pillar. So we have this, just so make sure they are aligned. Right there. Right, and I will change this to be green. Right there. And then I'm just going to copy paste. And now the more I think about it, what you mentioned earlier, that you should be able to like use them to go up. I think you're right, actually. So we have this. You haven't dipped into roguelike games lately? YouTube randomly recommend your stream. Not sure if that means you get more news soon, but surely or just my recent searches. Hopefully I do, because I have noticed my game dev streams are probably the more like less successful streams I made. Yes. So hopefully people get more recommendations. Yeah. Okay, so I need the player to fall through these holes. So I'm going to need to add an on contact kind of stuff. So on step, currently we just modify the sprite. Maybe I should move this to the other one. Hold on. I'm going to move this over here. So it's more clean. Okay. So on contact with the player, if place meeting on my current position with object underscore player, then we will trigger the fall. If I remember correctly, that's directly on the code of the player. Let me see. Falling down, yes. This is the trigger of the falling. Actually, instead of trying to like recreate the code, I can just trigger it. Hold on. People. Oh wait, it has to be specifically this pitfall. It cannot be like all pitfalls. Hold on. Hold on. Let's do it over here. Overwrite. So we will do it here. And I will simply say player, object player, dot state is going to be state dot falling. So in theory, now I should be able to like fall down this. I just need to add a new check because I don't want it to happen just on contact. It has to be when the hole is open. So we'll stay down. And when we touch the player. Okay. Let's see. Let's test it out. So I go through here, click the switch. Okay. Oh wow. The sprite didn't update. Huh. I need to fix that issue. Click the switch, we go to the next room. And here, we go over here, and here is where we need to fall down by going in here. It didn't play the animation, but we actually did fall down. These are meant to be green, so if I click this, that goes up, right? And this leads to the other rooms that I don't have. Okay, first let's fix that issue where the graphic doesn't update. Parent event. I will just set it right here. That should fix the issue. And let's make the next room. That would be B62. So B62. Okay. So first, this needs to have an entrance on the left side. So an entrance there, and this has to be open for now. And these are not meant to be here. Okay. So this map right here is supposed to be below this one. These two are supposed to be one on top of another. Right? So that means this thing right here should be directly on the floor below, also visible. And because these are pitfalls, the other has to be going up. Okay, so we go over here. These are pillars, and they have to go right there. The color has to be red, if I remember correctly. That's correct. And then I just place them here. And that has to be all the way to the edge. Like around here. Yeah. Also, on this side, we're going to have the other kind right here, thanks to this pillar right here. Those are 5 centered. Okay. So centered. We have 5 here. 1. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That doesn't look right. Hold on. Why are these overlapping so weirdly? There we go. That makes sense now. Like this. And these are meant to be red, so let me modify the variable. Red for each. Okay. So that's the thing right here. Let's see. So we go from here to this room. We flick a switch to open the path. We go over here, flick another switch to open this one. We go through here. That's open. We go into here. The door closes behind you. Here you have no options but go down. Here on the floor below, we go this way out, where we have this, right? This path is open. This one is closed. Things are working way better than I thought. So now, we are on the second floor, right? From here I want the player to go back up. Probably through here. I'm missing a room over there. Also I need to think to do what to do down here. Probably stairs, yes. So let me do the next room. Let's see. So here we need 6-3. Right, and on the 6-3, let me fix this real quick. And let's clear this one out. The wall has to be over here. Like this. It's meant to be this corner. And I want the stairs to be right here. So let me make a little notch. Like that. And I will add stairs. Let's hold the stairs. Generic dungeon doors. Oh, wait, I already have here the stairs up. So I place the stairs right there. And I believe I can just modify it to go up. Lock type none, state open, placeholder, stairs. And direction, I just set it to up. I think I need to improve these stairs. I don't remember if just by doing this is enough. Let me check. I don't remember if this is already programmed to actually like trigger as it is, or if I need to actually like make it more personalized. So we go through here, flip the switch, go across, flip the switch again. We go over here, we have holes. Over here, the only way to exit is going down. And here we go over here. I want you to go this way towards the stairs, right? You grab the stairs. Oh, it actually set me... Did he set me up? Wait, where am I? 0623. It actually set me up. Oh, so it's working just fine. Oh, indeed, I fell. So I can go up. It's just because there is like... There is like not like point of reference. It's hard to tell. So now that we are here, I believe we should be able to go this way. You can just drop down the hole now that the wall is lowered. Where? Oh, you mean here? Oh, wait, I got stuck. Shit. So I go here, trigger that. You mean now that the wall is lower right here, you can just drop here? Yes. If you want to go to the floor below, yes. But the thing is that I want to teach the player they can jump down, right? So my goal is like, let me restart again. We start the dungeon, right? I want to teach the player they can jump down. So, the first, here, you can even jump down here if you want. You could like literally just jump down here. But I will give you a lever right here, so you can tell you can switch it to close holes, right? First, I'm teaching them to close holes. Then, when we cross here, there is a wall right here that you cannot go through, right? So, the next thing that they need to learn is that they can just switch to open walls, right? So, on the next one, I will only give you the choice to go over here. The door closes behind you. Now the only way out of the room is going down here. That teaches you that you can jump down the holes, right? And then you can go back up right here. Right? Now that you know that, you know that you can jump through the holes. So you might be thinking, hey, what about that hole we crossed before this one, right? So you flip it off and go down and see what's down here, the void, right? And that's how I will start like making the puzzle of this dungeon. That's the idea. I will show you what you can do first, and then I will let you break your head. Yeah. What is the boss going to be? I have not decided yet. Actually, no, I think I did. Hold on. Let me check my documents. Let's see. Let's see. Dungeons. Dungeon 3. The third boss is going to be a serpent. Means a fire serpent. Engage. Oh wow, did she make all of that in Game Maker? Hold on, let me ask her. I'm still watching her stream, by the way. Did you make all the art inside the maker? Just a question. Let's see. So we're here, right? What next is something that we should teach the player. How about I set a green switch here? So let me get a wall. So how about I place it right here? And then I will give you a wall right here, and then I will place a block here. Right here. Actually, so I don't have to like repeat stuff. And this is going to be not pillar, green. So I will put this over here. Let me copy paste and set things up. Okay. So we go in here. Flip that. Go in here. Flip that. Here we go over here. The only way to exit this place is going down, right? From here we go over here. We see this path is closed, this is open. We can go up. Did I put this on the current location? I think I put this on the wrong location. Oh, she's color swapping. Okay, let me give her a little recommendation. It is a tip. If you copy a whole layer with control. Why is my... Oh, right. I forgot my computer that does that. Hold on. The Control C. You can select it on the brushes and change the tint, the hue by selecting colors. Let's see if she catches on. In the meanwhile, I put this on the ground location. Let me cut this and go to the floor below. Excuse me, on the first floor. So I will put it here. by 16. There we go. And I just add the wall that I was missing. Right here. I put the thing here. Right. And I remove this, just so I don't confuse myself. Hold on, she is having trouble. Hold on. Then Control C and choose the color. There we go. She got it. Now you can use the wand to be more precise. If you want. The one in the middle of the square select, and the wand lets you choose a group of pixels. Well, I'll try to help. Okay. Okay, so here, this is the first floor, right? This is the one below. Since we put this here, that means
It
that
does
below,
not wound, but reveals.
it has to be the other way around. So, we can have the same thing here. Basically like this. And I just select this to be green. Right? And then I just Control B. Like that. Like that. And I can put the wall right here. Right, so now we go through here. We change the switch. We go in here. The wall is up. We open this. We go through here. All the way across. The only exit is dropping down. From here we go to the right. Here we have a wall and this is open, so we go over here. This side is completely blocked, right? We cannot go this way. So we go up and here we can switch the thing right here. Right? And then we can go down. Either by jumping through here or using the stairs. And here we can see this up. Here now the wall is gone, allowing us to go to the next area. Right? That is the void. See? See? It's getting there. It's getting there slowly, or surely. The void where you fight the boss? Not yet. This is not even... We have not even finished, like, floor 2. Yeah. So let's see. Next would be that room, that is the void. So we're currently on 6-3. In theory... Oh, there it is. So let me change the background real quick. At the wall. Placeholder. And that's supposed to be there. Right, so here we are supposed to have the same thing as here, but on the other side. So I will just copy this and create the thing here. Terrain. Let me set the grid. And now I just one. Right? Like this. There we go. And we add a little bit of ball. Like that. Ah, there we go. So this is the middle. From here to where is the question? Okay. So we have two options. We are right here, right? We go in here, open that, go through here. So when we open this, at the same time, we are basically making this hole right here, right? So if we hadn't triggered a switch, we could go across here. What if I make a puzzle that you need to go over here with the red like this? Right? Because if we go in here, we go down, back up, over here, up. And here, we cannot go back across, right? There is no way for us to go over here. So one option is trigger this. That locks our path over here. But you don't really gain access to anything but this over here, right? This right here. So pulling this is basically blocking yourself on the first floor, but free in the second. Let's make a puzzle involving this hole right here. So we need to trigger the red. So one way to do it is like going over here, going back here to this thing right here, and flip it, right? Then you can go back up over here. And then you can cross this. Right? So we could make it so green is what is blocking you here, because green is down, so it's making a hole. So you need to flip it to close that over here. Right? So now we can cross over here, down here. So you will need to like go over here where green is down, then flip red. Figure out your way around this, maybe by going back and lifting this, and then going over here. How do we do this? Because here the obvious option is to simply not flip green. So you can flip red, right? And then once you have this up, you can go over here and flip it. No, wait. The option is flipping this. Wait. Wait, my brain is not braining. This is the default state, right? So we are here. Our option is to either flip or not. If you don't flip it, you get access to this, which means you can trigger that, go back up, trigger this, and then go across. So basically you have to choose consciously not to flip the green switch. Huh. Does that make sense? I suppose so. Okay, this is supposed to be like this, according to this right here. No. This. I could have like a pillar here. Maybe having this... No, they had to be green. Huh. Hold on, let me do something. How about I make it so these guys are like not like passable? How do I do that? Hold on, let me think. Because it's going to be the same issue I had with the doors, right? Here I'm using Move and Collide. Get collisions. Okay, let me check this. I hate that this opens the grunting. Scripts utility. Was it in utility? I think, yeah, get collisions right here. Oh, she's playing her game. Huh. It actually looks... In general, the appearance it looks nice, but... I don't know, it feels a bit... Wait. Wait, hold on. Let me hold. I have not paid attention. Hold on. Huh. Oh, total library? Oh, she's using the other kind. I see. Air grass overlays, star grass. Items, landscape, trees, assets, deco, transitions. Huh, interesting. I thought she was like placing everything as a single object. Apparently she's not. Okay, never mind. Let's continue. So the issue I have right now is that I need to make these things, the pillars, like non-passable. And yet I need them to be passable when they are holes or like not blocking. You know what? Should I do something very hacky that maybe will save me a lot of trouble? Should I do it? Okay, this might be a very bad idea. But let's see. Object. Can you tell I'm very reluctant to use this? Reluctant. This is something I hate in games. This is something I absolutely despise in games. That pretty much every single game uses it. But it... Is the way I'm going to use it more justified than other developers? The way other developers do it? I feel like I'm losing like a piece of my own like morality implementing this. Am I going to regret this? It just simply solves a lot of issues. Sprite on the score. I really don't like the fact that I created that. It just simply solves a lot of issues with colliders. I could simply make it so... Not this. Where are you? Right here. When we change, like, state... And it has to be specific to each one. Okay, so this one, inherit events. If no, it's going to be a switch. Okay, I feel like I'm going to regret this, especially if I start like feeling like it actually works. It's going to like hurt my pride. Objects, invisible. Objects equals no one. And then I can go over here and say invisible object equals instance create at x, y, depth object invisible wall. Going up. Actually, this should happen here. And on going down, we instance destroy the invisible wall. If invisible wall is not no one, we destroy it. We don't need this one. For this particular case, that is. So that would mean if I add this to the collisions right here, it means now if I do this, if I go in here, flip this switch, go through here, I shouldn't be able to walk through this. Wow, ain't that lovely? Oh wait, hold on. Is it because... Yes, it is. Wow. Also, maybe I'm not like centering it correctly. Oh. Wait, let me make the invisible wall visible. Let's check. So, it's too big. That's the issue. Okay. Let's see. Image resize 32 by 32. Apply. Yeah, too big. Okay. So let's see. The ambulances. Okay. Leave that. We go in here. So this shouldn't let me through. There we go. So I flip the switch. And now I should be able to go through. There we go. That's working perfectly. Nice. So let's apply this to the everything else. I don't like the fact that this is actually working. It's the fact that I live very close to a hospital. Yeah. Okay, the next one, this one. Inherit events. I'm going to just use this as a reference. One. So we have this, and I just need to decide when the invisible wall will be created. So let me close all this. I have too much stuff open. And I want to reference this. So we will create this on the state up is when we don't have to block, because this is the one that goes up. So it will be created when the thing is coming down. Right there. Right? And then on the way up is when we destroy it. So on the way up, we destroy it. And we don't need the other two states. Now, because this thing is not like being created correctly, let's see. Wait, I made a mistake. This should be the one over here. There we go. Right? Okay. There is one thing I want to do. Let me copy this. So here, if let me inherit and switch. Let's just paste this. Depending on our current state, right? If we are up or we are down. So if we are down, we need to have that thing enabled, right? That is just to make sure the thing has collision at the start. And over here is going to be the same inherent. This, when the thing is up, is when we have the collision. So is over here. And this goes over here. Right? So now that should like make things. Oh, hello, hola Spy.
Holy EI.
Hola Spy. Bienvenido. Bienvenido. So here we go in here. This shouldn't have collision because there are holes, right? So I press that, and now I can just go through. Then this should not be allowing us through. Nice. So I press the switch. We go through, right? And down here, this shouldn't be letting us through. There we go. The collision issue has been solved, apparently. Yeah. I believe that's progress. Yes. Ok, y antes de irme, ¿cómo está? Estoy bien, muy bien, gracias. Spy. Gracias, gracias. We did quite a bit of progress. Let us stop here because I'm frankly a little bit tired and I need to do some stuff after this. Yeah, vamos a parar aquí.
Lovely indeed.
Esperemos que no se
everything with art.
me... let's hope my project doesn't corrupt again. I don't want to have to deal with the
What kind
inner
of
works
game are
of
you
the
making?
maker. Okay.
Do you have a game design plan? Or just coming
Yeah.
up with things as you go? Holy EI.
Okay, let us stop here for today. I'm going to stop now. Voy a parar aquí por el día de hoy. Muchas gracias por venir. Thank you so much for coming to the stream. And I will see you guys later. Good night. Bye bye. Adios. Buenas noches. We made some progress, I believe. Yes. Good night. Thank you for coming. Bye bye. Buenas noches. Good night. Ciao. Good night. Good night. Bye bye. Bye bye.
Jesus. Makes sense, since she streams game dev once a week. Holy F. 50-hour game? That's practically what Miyazaki said how long Elden Ring would play. Streamception. Oh, the art on her game's Steam page looks good. Lemao. Yeah, apparently you didn't. Let's ask her. Unlimited asset library works. Lemao, this feels like a mini raid. A raid while you're still streaming. Lemao. Looks a bit flat. Yikes. Yes, just add the shadow on the sides. Not shadow. Make it look beveled, if that's the word I'm looking for. Okay, I am getting a bit tired, so I'll be going to sleep now. The square bottom makes it look flat. GN fellas. Okay, good night Ricardo. Yay. Can players jump down the holes? It's still funny to me how she looks like a jellyfish when she faces north. Lamau, she's gone. What kind of game are you making? Do you have a game design plan? Or just coming up with things as why? Hello. I see, thanks for showing it. I've been deep into Rouge-like games lately. YouTube randomly recommend. Stairs? Huh. Can't you just drop down from the hole now that the wall is lowered? Here. Yes. Oh. What's the boss is going to be? She's tyranning. Throw a dice. Jellyfish, Lemao. Void, where you fight the boss, Lemao. Thoughtful face emoji. Yes. Was AFK for a while. The lead devs need to look at the progress. Too big. Everyone's dying all the time in your neighborhood, for the ambulance to go around all the time. Oh, yes.
Oli. Nada más vengo a saludar.
Hola.
No he dormido nada xddd. Bueno, ahora sí intentaré dormir de verdad. Hakkafksk. Y antes de irme, ¿usted cómo está?
Nice progress. At least you're not stuck at drawing 3 blocks.
Qué bueno, abeja apretón de manos.
Okay, good night everyone.
Bueno, yo me tengo que ir a dormir, que desde la mañana quiero dormir xd. Oka oka. Yee, cara sonriente. Yee, cara sonriente.
Bye bye. Good night.